I was just sitting here doing some processing and thinking about some things that, I'd like to share on the topic of the horrific murder of Charlie Kirk yesterday, a young father, a 31-year-old father of 2 young children. And as I was thinking and processing, I was texting back and forth with someone, and he was talking about how he's really having a hard time today, feeling overwhelmed and out of it and just not really managing to function. And my guess is that that's true for a lot of people today. A lot of us, this just the enormity of this event, the tragedy, it's a lot, and it can take a toll. And there are a lot of people today who are just having a hard time keeping it together, having a hard time functioning. And it hit me that maybe the video that I want to make right now is not about messages and going forward and things to take from the event, etc. There are some important things there, and maybe I'll do a couple of videos on that to follow up. But I think that the video that I really feel called to make now it's not going to be so long, but it's a short guided experience to help us all tune in and get clarity in what is it that we need, what is it that we can do to support ourselves now. Not to make everything into candies and, candy corn and rainbows, because it's not candy corns and rainbows. But to help us have the presence and the inner resources and stability to be able to function and get through in the healthiest way possible. Denying the fact that a difficult circumstance is a difficult circumstance is not a healthy way to get through it. That being said, white-knuckling and struggling and not managing to function doesn't necessarily have to be the way either. There is, I don't know if middle ground is the right term, but there is a place where if we can figure out what it is that we need, what's the support and the resources that we need, and then we can give that to ourselves, we can manage in a difficult situation without denying or suppressing or lying to ourselves or anything like that, but just being able to get through in a way that we can function and not have such a hard time. We can do the things we have to do today, get through the things we have to get through today. This is not going to be super long. It'll be probably a couple minutes. We'll see exactly how long it takes once we start and get through it. But this is, I would say, it's going to be a very real and hopefully deep experience, and I would very strongly recommend, invite you to put your phone on silent, on Do Not Disturb, and to, it's not going to be a super long time, but give yourself the space for a couple of minutes to just be completely present without any distractions, without any Bluetooth. Take out your earbuds if they're going to ring in your ear and it's not used for listening to this. Take away distractions. Do not disturb. Turn off your computer screen. Whatever might distract you that you're not using for this experience, turn it off. And give yourself a couple of minutes of space to give yourself what you need now. Let's just start by taking a couple of deep, slow, gentle breaths. And you may find that as you start taking slow, gentle breaths and settling in, you may feel a lot of discomfort coming up. That's perfectly normal and natural and healthy. That means that you're settling into what's going on here. And if you're still watching this video, it's probably because there's a lot of discomfort and a lot that's not settled in here. So just continue to breathe. And as you take those deep, slow, gentle breaths, remember that discomfort is not dangerous. Just breathe. And if you feel discomfort, it's okay. And as you continue to take deep, slow, gentle breaths, bring your awareness to the chair that you're sitting on, whether it's a chair, the bed that you're laying on, wherever you are. Just notice, very simply notice the sensation, the point of contact between the chair and your body, between the floor and your feet. Whatever surface is supporting you, just notice that contact. And breathe, and stay with the awareness of that contact, that sensation. And as you feel the support of the chair holding you up, of the ground that you're standing on, of the bed that you're laying on, really notice that contact and support, and see if you could just try to settle into that support a little deeper. Really lean into that support of the chair, of the ground. And if your eyes are still open at this point, you could gently just close them down. Really sink into that support and continue to breathe deeply and gently. And as you continue to breathe, bring your awareness inside. Bring your awareness into your chest. With curiosity. And just notice. With curiosity. We're not investigating here. We're not searching for something. We're not here on a mission. Just with genuine, open curiosity. Notice, what do I feel in my chest? What do you feel in your abdomen, in your belly? Nothing too deep, just physical sensation. Continue breathing deeply and gently. With curiosity. What sensations, what physical sensations do you feel in your body? It may be tightness, softness. Be warm, cold, shaking, tension. Do you feel thirst in your throat, maybe in your mouth? Do you maybe realize all of a sudden that you're hungry? Just notice physical sensations. As you notice sensation in your body, just observe it. Not trying to figure out what it's doing or why it's here or what the message or the story. It's not about why it's here. It's not about if it should or shouldn't be here. those are separate conversations. Right now, just noticing, staying with that awareness. And notice specifically, what is the sensation? What does it feel like? Where do you feel it in your body? Notice where it is and how it feels. Just stay with that awareness. And as you stay with that awareness, you can introduce some more curiosity and ask, what does my body need right now? Wonder with genuine curiosity, what is it that your body needs? Tune in to the sensations. Notice what your body feels, and then inquire as to what it needs with curiosity. Take your time. And there are some common ones that are, I'd say relatively common and somewhat obvious, which might be, my body just needs to rest for a few minutes. Or I just need some space, some peace and quiet for a little. Or, I'm actually running low on energy, I'm hungry. I need to go eat some nutritious food. Or thirsty, I need a drink. Or maybe my body needs some comfort and I could really use a hot drink. Or maybe my body feels like it needs some physical interhuman contact. Maybe it needs a hug. And maybe it's something completely different. Without any expectations, inquire with genuine open curiosity, what does your body need right now? What's it asking for? What is your body asking for? And once you hopefully have an answer, some clarity, what your body needs, what it's asking for, take a minute to think about, how can I give my body what it needs right now? If it's something that's not so simple, maybe your body needs some rest and you're at work and you can't go lie down right now, can you maybe take a couple of minutes to sit with your eyes closed, taking deep, gentle, slow breaths in and out, and just inviting your body to go into a state of rest for a few minutes like that. Be surprised how healing and nourishing and refreshing that can be. If your body's asking for human contact, if it's asking for a hug, obviously the best thing is, if there's someone around, that it makes sense and it's appropriate to go hug. That would be ideal. But you know what? If your body needs a hug and there's no one else available to give it to you, you could give it to yourself. And if you've never tried this, and your body's feeling like this is what it needs right now, you might be surprised how comforting and therapeutic it can be for the body to just embrace your own body. Use your arms to just hug yourself, if that's what you need. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something that's going to take all day or hours and hours. Sometimes our body's just asking for something. And if we can tune in and hear what it's asking for and give it that, spend 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes just having a hot drink or relaxing or giving our body some rest, or going to talk to someone for a few minutes, or getting a bite to eat because our body is hungry and we didn't even notice. And that's obviously going to take a toll and make everything harder and make it harder to function. And maybe for some of us the answer is going to be that our body just, it needs to let something out. Maybe it needs to go for a good cry because this is just all feeling like it's too much. There's nothing wrong with crying. It's a very healthy thing to do when that's what we feel, when that's what our body needs. And that's more or less, I would say, what I really wanted with this video is hopefully if we can take a few minutes to tune in and inquire with curiosity of our bodies physically, what is it that our body needs? What is it that our body's asking for? And is there a way that you can give your body what it needs now? Give your body what it's asking for. Sometimes it can just take a couple of minutes and it can make a world of difference. If you're having a hard time now, having a hard time today, please take a couple of minutes to just tune in and ask what it is that your body needs from you, and if there's a way that you can give it what it needs. And you just might find that it will completely transform the rest of your day. Wishing you a healthy, grounded rest of your day.